Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Teemo guide. We're gonna jump straight into it and start with the runes. So we're gonna start with the top lane. We're going for Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Ghost Poro, Ravenous Hunter, and then for secondary we go for Resolve. We'll go for this because I really like this in the top lane. It gives you 60 extra health, and after 4 takedowns that consumes to either 9 AD or 15 AP, and Overgrowth. Or if I'm against someone pokey like Pantheon, for example, I will take Bone Plating. So yeah, that's pretty much the top lane runes I go for. And then we'll look at let's take the jungle runes first. Then we'll go for Dark Harvest. These are the same for top lane and jungle, although we get Dark Harvest because it works really good on Teemo. And for secondary we go for Precision, just because I've tried it out. I've tried out a few different, but I think I like this the most because it gives you a bit more attack speed, which is gonna be really nice when you clear the jungle. You can do it a bit faster. And then I'll take Overheal because you will heal a lot from your jungle item, but also the Hextech Gunblade, which is gonna be a part of the build. So yeah, I think that works pretty good. And then, of course, this one, which gives you more attack speed. Depending on how many champions you kill and stuff. But yeah, this works really good on Teemo, I would say. And then we're going for, then we have the support runes. I usually go for these runes as a support too. Of course, you can go for Summon Area if you think that's better, but this is just how I play. So I go for pretty much exactly like this, or I will take Sorcery and get like let's see, Scorch, just so we can poke a lot harder on the AD carry, and probably like Transcendence, just so you can have your Q on lower cooldown so you can poke even more. But most of the times I like go for this as a support too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the items, we have we can start with the jungle. You start with Hunter's Machete and a refillable potion. After that, you go for this jungle item, which gives 60 ability power, 7% movement speed. Yeah, I think probably the best one for Teemo. It's been working really good for me. And after that, you go for Sorcery Shoes. Always go for Sorcery Shoes after the jungle item. And after that, it's pretty much depending on what you're facing. Most of the times, I think I'm gonna go for Hextech Gunblade. Okay, well, no, sorry. Let's say it like this: if you're against a squishy team, then it's probably better to go for Hextech Gunblade, just because you can almost one-shot people if you get like auto attack, Q, auto attack, and then hit them with the Hextech. You deal a lot of damage. And also this is very good for sustain. You know, you can pretty much clear the whole jungle and still have full health and stuff. You can I mean, it's just a great item for Teemo. I really love it. But if you're against a tank team, I would go for Nashor's Tooth first, just because it gives you more attack speed. You won't be able to burst them down very quickly if you go for this. The tanks, of course. So I think Nashor's Tooth is gonna be better if you're against a tag team. But jungle item, boots, either Hextech Gunblade or Nashor's Tooth first, and then always Leander's Torment as 4th item. And as 5th item, you'll either go for, well, which one you didn't take it first. Yeah, pretty much like that. As a sixth item, you get always Rabadon's Death Cat. And when you get to late game, it's pretty much depending on your team. You have these 6 items, and then you will sell your jungle item for either Void Staff or Abyssal Mask. Pretty much depending, if you have a tank team, you should go for Void Staff for even more damage. But if you have a very squishy team, you might want to go for Abyssal Mask just so you can get the, survival bit a little longer. So yeah, you can do whatever you want, but I would suggest, pretty much depending on your team, as I said. Okay, let's go for top lane. You will start with Doran's Ring always, so you can get a lot of ability power and poke them down. And then you will rush Hextech Gunblade, because as first item, it's amazing. I love it. I've been playing Hextech Gunblade as first item pretty much all the recent games I played, and it's working against all champions, even if you're against burst champions or tanks or whatever. It works really good for me. After that, you will go for Sorcerer Shoes, so you can get the magic penetration. And after that, you will go for Nash's Tooth. With these 3 items, you are super strong. Like, it's insane. You deal so much damage. You could go for Leander's Torment after Sorcerer Shoes, if you want to be a bit more tanky in the early game, if you're struggling. But if you take this as 3rd item, you will probably go for Nash's Tooth as 4th item. And after that, you go for Revenant's Death Cap, Void Staff, and then Abyssal Mask. You can go for Abyssal Mask after a Death Cap if you're struggling and if your team is pretty weak. So you can be a little bit more tanky. But yeah, this, like, Hextech Gunblade, Sorcerer Shoes, Nash's Tooth, Leander's Rebadance, and then one of these. That's an amazing build. Like, I love it so much. So yeah, okay, let's go to the support. You will start with Spell Thief, refillable, so you can poke a lot and get the gold. And then you will go for Remnants of the Watchers as first item, because it's very, very cheap. It's only 1800, and it gives you like very good stats for Teemo. It's pinch perfect for Teemo as a support. Then you will go for Sorcerer Shoes and Hextech Gunblade, because you already get 200 health from this. So you will be not tanky, but you will have the health you need. And from this you will also get the sustain. So you will be pretty strong when you have these. And then you can go for, I always go for Nash's Tooth as 4th item, just because this gives you 200 health. You have the sustain. You don't need any more health right now from that. So we will go for Nash's Tooth as 4th item. 5th item, Leander's Torment. Or like if you're super ahead, you can go for Rebelion's Death Cap right away if you want to, but I would suggest Leander's Torment. And then Rebelion's Death Cap, and then you have a 6th item. But then you will sell your Remnants of the Watchers if you come to the late game, of course, and get either Void Staff or Abyssal Mask. So I go for Electrocute as a support just because it's pretty much the same build as if you're a top laner, so it's pretty much the same playstyle later on. So yeah, that was the runes and the build for Teemo as jungle, top lane, and support. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the runes and items, and if you would change anything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.